Sackrider falls into Dwight's trap. And Thresher gives in at last. Dwight, Margaret, Bigfoot, Mitch, and Grace watch from the surveillance room as Thresher and Sackrider take over the gambling booth. Thresher takes a very direct approach to bribing Sackrider after lecturing Dwight about how he doesn't know how to deal with the people of Tulsa, and Sackrider instantly withdraws. In order to make Sackrider enjoy his time at Bread, 2 Buck, Dwight virtually butters him up by sending Grace to deliver some casino chips. Sackrider becomes so pleased that he stops talking about the gubernatorial endorsement and goes to the tables. He became overly susceptible to Thresher's comments as a result. Sackrider won't owe Dwight anything if he gets too close to Thresher. Sackrider's losing streak starts when Dwight sends Grace to replace the real dice with loaded ones in an attempt to lower his spirits. To keep Sackrider going, Grace then places another pile of casino chips on his lap. Thresher finally realizes that Sackrider isn't the only one being played. Dwight and Margaret have also been playing with him when Sackrider returns to the tables. Dwight tells Thresher that Sackrider will always be in his pocket because he lost so much money at his casino. Dwight will be able to get Sackrider to support Thresher and make him dance to his music if he has him in his pocket. Thresher seems displeased that Dwight and Margaret kept him in the dark, even though he understands that this is a smart move. I have no doubt that Thresher will forget about Dwight and Margaret's white lies once he is elected governor. Returning to Sackrider, Dwight offers to cancel the debt if he becomes his man rather than Jeremiah's when he comes to him sobbing about his losses like a deity. Although Sackrider doesn't say so, it's obvious from the expression on his face that he has fallen for Dwight's trap hook, line, and sinker. Ray hangs up, and the conversation turns to the Dunmeyers' planned attack at Bubbles. Mitch, Goody, Tyson, and Bigfoot most likely anticipate that Dwight will strike back, but Dwight is aware that they shouldn't take any chances until business is booming. He therefore makes the decision to try to remove Montague Distillery's able seal. Dwight goes to Attorney General Sackrider's office to speak with him because it was he who sealed their property. Sackrider believes Dwight is there to grovel before him and asks Jeremiah to be lenient with him. Dwight obviously doesn't do any of that. Rather, he calmly emphasizes that Jeremiah is the reason of Sackrider's conceit, and Jeremiah's high dash. The reason for his handedness is because he has the present governor's approval. Sackrider will be in a difficult position when that changes because Thresher is the frontrunner for governor and is virtually in Dwight's pocket. Ray does want Dwight to understand that eventually he will have to give Ray a portion of his empire or share it with him. At least, and Goody extorts some students. Spencer is spotted meeting Cole in secret. Indeed, it appears that these two are in a form of situationship. Cole tells her that he dislikes his job with Jeremiah. Spencer claims that because of what he did at the inaugural party of the Montague Distilleries, he shouldn't be hanging out with Cole either. Cole comes close to admitting that he attempted to kill Dwight, but he maintains it a secret since he knows it would annoy Spencer enough to end their relationship because Dwight is the one who provided Spencer a legitimate job. This subplot is so dull and lacking in chemistry that I'm not sure where the writers are heading with it. Is this meant to be a little version of Romeo and Juliet? Will everything end tragically? If Spencer and Cole perish in the crossfire between Dwight and Jeremiah, will I still care for them? We'll see. I'm not sure. In any case, once Spencer and Cole finish their conversation, she goes to Bread, 2 Buck, where Tyson and Goody approach her with a small side gig. Tyson and Goody plan to extort college students who are experimenting with drugs because the closure of the distillery has decreased the amount of money coming into the Manfredi empire and they can't always smuggle the alcohol illegally because the Dunmeyers are keeping an eye on every route leaving Tulsa. Since Spencer is a student, she brings them to a fraternity that is infamous for providing narcotics to everyone in Tulsa. Tyson wants to attack the aforementioned frat house right away, but Goody delays the plan for a full day so he can get some federal badges and see what they'll be up against once they get inside the lion's den. They went to the frat house the next day. Because they were in the same class once, one of the students even recognizes Tyson, but he believes that Tyson has subsequently become a police officer. Playing along, Tyson persuades the student to show them where the drugs and cash are hidden. Goody and Tyson leave the frat house and return to their headquarters after he is confident that the students have given up everything. Tyson and Spencer must sell the narcotics quickly, but Goody promises to give Dwight the money. Spencer claims that since she is familiar with every bar and club in the neighborhood, she will handle that. I apologize, but Scarlett Rose Stallone's line delivery is terrible. Who is fighting for re-election? Dwight reiterates his suggestion to at least schedule a meeting at Bread, 2 Buck with Sackrider. And Thresher gives in at last. Dwight, Margaret, Bigfoot, Mitch, and Grace watch from the surveillance room as Thresher and Sackrider take over the gambling booth. Thresher takes a very direct approach to bribing Sackrider after lecturing Dwight about how he doesn't know how to deal with the people of Tulsa, and Sackrider instantly withdraws. In order to make Sackrider enjoy his time at Bread, 2 Buck, Dwight virtually butters him up by sending Grace to deliver some casino